So, good evening to everybody, and welcome to my live broadcast once again. Welcome once again to my live broadcast. Wow, let me be the first, the first to like my video. Guys, you're welcome. You've already seen the title, Enemies Within. Enemies Within. This is going to be an interesting broadcast. So as you join us, like and share to your friends. Let's learn one or two real life experience this evening. Let's learn one or two real life experience this evening. Enemies within. Enemies within. So guys, like and share. How many people are willing to join us? Okay, a lot of people are joining. Like I promised, I promised you guys I was gonna go live around this time today. So here I am. Don Dallas. Shidebere, good to see you. Don Dallas is that name carry weight. That name, Don Dallas, the name enter. Don Dallas, the name enter. I had a friend in Vienna whose name then was Dallas. Very strong guy. The guy know the hear word. So guys, Don Dallas, thank you for liking and sharing. This is going to be an interesting broadcast this evening. I'm going to tell you real life stories. I'm going to break it down for you. Yes, so enemies within. Where my homies at? Kati. Good evening to you. Kati, beautiful name. Kati. That name is beautiful. Sounds fine. Kati is in the building, waiting for people to join me. Canary King from New York is greeting. Canary King, good to have you here. Good to have you here, Canary King from New York City. If ever I want to live in USA, I'm going to live in New York. But I don't know how New York is now. But back then, 20-something years ago, it was fine. So a lot of people are greeting. Bosco, I see you. Bosco is in the building. So many people, you know this, I'm not seeing. Man, I need all these eyeglasses, these reading glasses. Bank Book is in the building. Bank Book is in the building. Bank Book, appreciate you for the likes. Yes, these are my people. Man, you're going to hear a real life story today, and you are going to learn from it. This story that I'm about to share with you, you are going to learn from it. Savadi Production. Good evening to you. Savadi is in the building. Savadi Production. Savadi Production. Savadi, you said you are Havoc. Savadi, you okay from India. I usually get a lot of Indians here. Obi Kevin, I see you. Obi Kelvin one now. Obi Kevin one night. From Gio, I see you big time. Yeah, so Savadi, you are from India. Good to have you here. Me, I'm from Vienna, the capital city of Austria. The only black man that makes Vienna popular. So, Juicy said, are you from Anambra? Juicy, My mother is from Oka. My father is from Olo, land of the brave. My mother is from Nise, Oka. My father is from Olo, land of the brave. You know the cross. Okay, but I'm Eprum no Nisha. So, where my homies at? Savadi, my name is RODDY. My name is RODDY. My name is RODDY. Did you hear me now? My name is RODDY. Bangbook, good to have you here. Yellow followed me. Yellow, I appreciate you. So guys, how many people? You mean my mother was from Nice. My grandmother was from Nibo. Bank book, I say you. My mother was from Nice. I don't need to tell you more. My grandmom was from Nibo, and my father was from Olo, land of the brave. Then the cross. So, so where my home is? Savadi asked me if I'm a police. Are you scared? Why? Okay, you are from Mri. Okay. My mother's sister, there are a lot of them married in all these areas. They married in, okay, Nise to Enugu, not Amob yourself, not Amob, Enugu. The rest married in Nise, Nibo. That's it. That was it. So, how many people do we have here? How many people do we have here? Not much. Man, I'm happy to announce to you guys that we just reached 25,000 followers on TikTok. We just reached 25,000 followers on TikTok. I want to thank every one of you. That's everyone that has supported me. Canary, you said you are still coming. Man, this afternoon I just reached 25,000 followers on TikTok. Savadi, thank you. Honey Bee, good to have you here. Honey Bee, good to have you here. Man, you know the thing, it seems I'm greedy because I reached 25,000. To me, it seems not so much because I compare myself with people who have 500,000 followers, 1 million followers, 2 million followers. So when I compare myself with people who have 1 million followers, people who have 1 million followers, it seems I'm not doing well. But then, this is me. This is my life. I cannot be somebody else. I cannot be somebody else. I've got to be me and do me. You get it? So I've got to be proud of myself and be proud of my supporters, my followers, those who have shown me love. A lot of you here have shown me great love. People I've never met in life, but they are brothers and sisters to me. People who wish me well, who want me to grow. People that have made me popular. Man, I appreciate you all. Words are not enough for me to express how thankful I am. You understand what I mean? I'm so happy and I appreciate you guys. Yeah, so. Man, well, this evening, let's go. enemies within. It's going to be a kind of hard talk this evening. You know, I run different kinds of topic. Officiating, I see you. Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you. Bosco, this evening broadcast is going to be hard talk. So let me drop my lines. You know, it's not every time we come and I don't usually make comedy videos. Now here we go. Let me begin from the beginning. That's it. You know, in life, there comes a time you don't need to be so soft as a man or a woman. You know what I mean by being, or how I mean by being soft. At times, you need to be hard in order to survive. You need to be selfish, stingy in order to survive. Listen to me very well. You've got to be very stingy, hard in order to survive, in order to fulfill your dreams. Here we go. You as a man or woman, you are not supposed to have too much sympathy for others. I'm not telling you that to be inhuman, but I said you are not supposed to have too much sympathy for other people. Whether it is your brother, your sister, or any other person, you are not supposed to have too much sympathy for others. Always available to help. Sometimes you need to be unavailable when they need you. Listen to me. You need to be unavailable. Don't always be available. Listen to me. If you are always available, you will fail in life. If you are always available, always ready to help, you will fail in life. Yes. I'm not talking only about giving people, monetary help. Always available, you will fail in life. Here we go. I realized these things later on in life. Also, I saw a lot of people fall into pits because they were always available. I saw a lot of people become poor. Many people became poor. They were not able to fulfill their dreams, reach their goals, because they are always sympathetic, always ready to help other people. This is going to be a very tough program this evening. Only the wise will understand this program. Listen, did you hear me? Don't always be available and don't always be ready to help. Listen to me if you want to succeed. I once had a friend back in the days, many years ago. That time I was much more younger, but I was very intelligent. What made me intelligent, made me wise, was poverty. Patrick Martins, I see you. Poverty made me wise, taught me a lesson. Difficult times taught me lessons. Now, because I don't want to return back to poverty, listen to me, because I do not want to return back to poverty, that was why I made use of every chance that came my way. I grabbed every chance that came my way. I did not misuse my opportunities. Secondly, I did not waste money. Any money that came my way, I invested it wisely because I don't want to return back to yesterday's poverty. I've told you guys my stories. F diabetes, I see you. I've told you guys my stories. Now listen. So this is why I tell you, know your history, know where you are coming from. You know your family background. You know who you are. You got it? You know who you are. Now listen. Now when I came to Europe, I met so many people. Different guys from different, I met many people. Okay. Now, I met many people. Now I want to tell you the story of one or two people that I met. You got it? I want to tell you the story of one or two people that I met and how they turned out in life and what transpired. So now, close the door. So now, I met a man back in the days, many years ago, 20-something years back. So this man brought all his brothers, sister to abroad. Listen to me very well. All the brothers, no one is staying back in Africa. The sister he brought here. I asked him, do you have any investments? Do you have any investments in Africa at that time? He said he does not have. No land, no house, no room. No, he doesn't have a room of his own. Nothing at all. All the money he had, he used to bring every of his siblings to abroad. I was very young then. I said to him, I said, nah. I said, you did not act wise. He said, what do you mean? He said, you wanted to please the parents. You know, the parents wanted the family to progress. I said, you did not behave like a wise man. I said, you did not behave like a wise man. I said, if I were in your shoes, I wouldn't do it. He said, why? I said, if I were in your shoes, I wouldn't do it. He said, how do you mean? Listen to me. Now, listen to me very well. In the first place, before you help somebody else, before you help anybody at all, help yourself. Before you help anybody in life, you must first of all help yourself. Let me tell you, if somebody is drowning, you know what I mean? If somebody is drowning, maybe your son, your daughter, a friend, anybody that is drowning in a river, in a swimming pool, in an ocean, you don't just jump inside the river or inside the ocean to go rescue the person if you are not an expert in swimming. Listen to me very well.
Als ik terug wil daar.
Why?
Ich muss beginnen essen mit Mannschaft.
You are going to
Ich habe nicht gefragt, ob du Geld hast.
Then take my card and take 10 euro there and bring it. Take only 10 euro there. Take 2 euro there. I don't understand this you are going to Mannschaft with this in. This in. Take only 10 euro. The card is there. Yeah, you bring it back to me. I don't understand is that you are going to SM with Mannschaft. You need to pay money. Can you close the door? So I was saying something. Now I said, yeah. Somebody's asked, you said, why am I shouting? Why shouldn't I shout? I'm in my home. Are you here to tell me how to speak in my home, how to talk? I can shout. That's why it is my home. I can shout from now till tomorrow. What's your problem? If I'm loud, you move yourself. Why are you asking me why am I shouting? Are you here to control me? Why do you say? Why I can shout? This is my home. You got it? That's why it's called home. I can choose to be quiet, I can choose to shout, I can choose to play music. Do you understand me? You don't come here, you don't question, you don't tell me that. Let me stop this person from watching me. Wait. Let me see him now. Let me block this person from me. I've got right to shout in my home. I can do what I want. Say, why are you shouting? This is why it is called home. That's why they say east, west, north, and south. Home is the best. I can sit, I can pull on this table because it's my home. I can stand here, I can dance from now till tomorrow. It's my home. Do what I want. That's why it's home. Guys, you're welcome. We are talking about enemies within. So now, when somebody is getting drowned, when somebody is drowning in a river, in a swimming pool, you don't just jump inside the swimming pool to go rescue that person because you love the person. Now, if you do that without being a swim expert, that river will take both of you. Listen very well. That river will take both of you. Before you go to rescue somebody, you must be somebody that is drowning. You must be a professional in swimming. Before you do that, if not, both of you will go down, number one. So, when this guy told me that he brought all his siblings abroad, I blamed him. I said, guy, you did not act wise. He said, what do you mean? The mother wanted it, the father wanted it. I said, you did not act wise. Did you get it? He did not understand me. He said, how do I mean? Then I educated him. He was much more older than me, but I taught him lesson. But there are people, hey, what's good? Can you close that door? So, did you not hear what I said? Then lower your voice. Close that door. So now, I told this guy, I said, listen, you did wrong. He said, how do I mean? He said, his brothers, the sister, they respected him. They called him big bros, big brother, this. They respected him so much. I said, first of all, what you should have done was that money you used to bring all of them abroad. Listen to me. I make videos, and I run videos that will teach you a lesson. You learn from. I said, what you should have done was all the money you spent bringing them abroad because you want to uplift them. Why didn't you use that money, build yourself duplexes, bungalows, house for rent, establish yourself first before establishing others? He said he wanted the progress of the family. Then, that was over 25 years ago. He did not understand me. He said he wanted the progress of the family. He did not understand me. You see, if you have a business now, maybe you have a business you are running, and every now and then, maybe your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your family relatives come to you and seek for help in your hand. And every now and then, because this is a brother, this is a sister, this person will tell you she is sick. This person will tell you he is out of school. This person will tell you she had an accident. And every time the money you are using to run your business, you use it to support them. So you use that money to help them solve their problem. That your business will go down. And when that business goes down, there will be nobody to help you because the people you are helping are poor. You are supposed to be the light of the family. Do you understand me? You are supposed to be the light of the family, but you did not apply wisdom. So I told you guys the story of our shop back then in Africa. We had one shop. So first of all, my mother bought 3 shops. But let me tell you the story of one shop that we had in a very strategic position, location. That was one of the best sites in the market. Okay. Now, my mother gave birth to many children, 8 of us. Everybody went to school. Everybody fed from one shop. Father, mother, everybody descended on that shop. The whole family problem was solved from that shop. That shop did not survive. That shop did. How much profits were we making then? That shop did not survive because everybody depended on that shop for survival. It eventually collapsed. That was how we relocated to the village. Let me go further. Some problems are not spiritual. Some problems, you can solve it with common sense. Experience is talking here. Some problems you say it's a family problem. It's not a family problem. When you spend more than you are earning, your business will run down. Let me tell you, if you have a shop, a business, listen, if you have a business, and you are making small profits from your business, every now and then somebody comes to cut your profit, to take that your profit. Listen to me. Every now and then somebody comes to cut your profit. The profit you are supposed to take, go buy goods in your shop. Somebody will come, take that profit from you. Or, you see, there are times, for instance, when anybody is sick in the family, you turn the other way. You don't show sympathy. When people are out of school, you don't show sympathy. That is being tough and strong if you want to survive. If you show sympathy, you go down. They ruin you. I'm telling you. See, the devil fights people in different ways. Yes. Do you know I will give you a typical example how the devil fights people. Especially if you are, destined for greatness, you will face many challenges. And if you are not careful, they pull you down. They pull you down. Let me tell you. You see, you may start a business or you are working. A lot of us may be working here. You see, sometimes you see somebody in the family get sick. Maybe your father. Listen, your mother. You will not know that sickness was programmed spiritually. Listen to me. That sickness was programmed spiritually. You may not know. So now what happens? Somebody in your family may have an accident and you are the only one who is doing fine. You are who survives the family, who is doing fine, the light of the family. Then, when such a thing happens, maybe somebody in your family gets sick, all eyes will be on you. My uncle, my brother, my aunts, they will be coming. And don't take because of what people will say. So that say, can you stay there and allow your person die? Listen, there are situations where you say, this is my brother, you cannot allow your brother die. Listen to me. and you spend all the money you are using to run your business, that person will still die. That is double wahala. That person will die, and then your business will collapse. That person will die. That sickness was there to waste your fund spiritually. You don't know. You need spiritual eyes to see certain things. When some situations arise in family, you step aside and watch it spiritually to know where this problem is man-made or spiritual. You need to know. I know they tell you that. So, I've seen many cases where some people spent. Okay, let me go. I'm rushing this broadcast. There was one man, an Austrian man, when I was driving taxi. I don't know, the man was just an European man. So the man boarded my taxi and told me the story of his life, how he became poor. Now listen to this story. The man said he lived in US. He lived in US for years, decades, maybe over 30 years or so. He lived in US. Now, he said he bought a house in US. He had cars and he was doing well. He bought his own house and was doing well, had his job. And then he became sick. He got cancer. Listen to this gist. He said he got cancer. He said to treat cancer in USA requires so much money. He said he sold his house, his cars, all his investments he sold to treat himself. By the time he was healthy, made whole. All what he has labored in life, gone. All what he made in life, gone. And this happened when the man was already old. The man told me now that by the time he told me many years, like 7, 8 years ago, he told me he was worthless. Some situations came in your life to wreck you, to render you useless. It happens. There are so many ways people are fought spiritually, and people are rendered useless in different ways. I titled this broadcast, Enemies Within. Now, so if you are the light or the breadwinner of your family, you need to be very tough if you want to remain on top. Even if you are not the breadwinner of your family, but you are climbing the ladder of success, you are doing fine in life, you've got to be tough, extremely tough, or people will pull you down. People around you, they will pull you down, especially if you are from a poor family. Now, I told this guy, I said, listen, why did you bring all your brothers and your sisters to abroad? And you have nothing. You use the money you are supposed, they will not respect you. He said back then, when he sent car to Africa, the junior ones were the one, they would be watching his car. My big brother was in town, they would be, attend to him, be going messages for him there. So I said, guy, you didn't do well. You would have used that money, build yourself 2-story building, duplex and swimming pool. Establish yourself first and balance. Then later you can bring them to Europe if the opportunity comes. Listen to me. He did not understand it. Guess what? All the time, when these people came they did not serve any single, I mean, purpose in his life. All the brothers and all the whole people he brought from Africa, none served a single purpose in his life. When I was running my business, many times he came to my shop to borrow money. Somebody that had all the siblings in abroad. I borrowed him money more than 5 times. What was the purpose of bringing those guys abroad when they are not going to serve any purpose? You say your mother said, your father said. You comes first. And by the time you know it, the man wasn't making any money again. The money he made, then he used it to bring the whole people abroad. Everybody. Many times, let me tell you, and most of these guys he brought abroad, many of them are married with their wife and children. Many times, this guy was homeless. Nobody to accommodate him. Many times, he was homeless. The whole people he brought back to abroad, nobody accommodated him. Nobody accommodated him. Years went by. This dude was not able to bounce back again. Say, organize his life. Build a boom. Get himself well established anymore, because the opportunity he had, the money he had, he spent it, bringing the brothers abroad and the sister. None of them stood for him. None. So, I advised him many times. I advised him, I said, dude, look at what you're supposed to do. Guys, as you watch me, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube page at Uncle RODDY. Also, as you watch me, follow this page. This my page on TikTok. Let's grow this page. So, now, after a while, we lost contact. Here. After a while, we lost contact. Listen to this story. Learn to protect yourself first. Learn to guide yourself. If you go through the Bible, even God said, God does not want competition. God does not want rival competition. He wants to be always on top. That's why I tell you, ye are gods. God he doesn't want rival. He does not want competition. That's why he said, thank you for the roses. He said, Belismus, he said, thou shalt not have any other God beside me, for I am a jealous God. He said, don't have anything similar self, for I am a jealous God. God does not want rival. You need to, as a human being, always stay on top. Stay on top. Anything that will make you come down, you avoid it, cut it off. Always remember, because let me tell you guys this story now. I'm not telling you lie. When you go down, people will abandon you. A lot of people may definitely abandon you. People don't like to, associate with failures. To be honest, the winner takes it all. The loser stands small. You got it? People don't want to associate with failures. It's like that. Humans don't want to associate. When you fail, people abandon you. They will forget what you stood for, how you helped them, everything. They will forget everything. They say, if you are wise, why didn't you protect yourself? Why didn't you guide yourself? Wisdom is supposed to make you protect and guide yourself. That's why you have brain. Let's go. So, many years down the line, this guy did not find his level. He was not able to find his level. Each time I met the guy, he was in difficult situations. I asked him, what about the guys you brought? Talking about 4 or 5 people in abroad. Nobody stood for him. None stood for him. So, along Along the line, we lost contact, we lost contact. I said, man, before this time I advised him, he was getting money. I said, listen, dude, now that you are getting some money, go Africa, invest this money. He said, now forget Africa, we are living in Europe here. Forget Africa, the government is messed up. No lights, no this, security system is messed up. Then this, that. I said, there are things you keep aside for rainy days. There are things you drop aside. I say it this way. You lock money in prison. You put money in prison. Let me tell you how they imprison money. Yes, hear it from me today. Wise people imprison money. Let me tell you how to put money in prison. Hear it from me for the first time. When certain money come your way, let's say maybe 5,000, 10,000 euros, 15,000, depending on the amount of money that came your way. What you do is, as a smart person, just assume this money did not come your way. Money actually came your way in real life, in reality. Money came your way. Let's say 10,000 euros. Consider that money lost. Now, what do? Consider that money lost. Take that money, go invest in landed property. Boom, anything, landed property. And when you buy that land or that anything, forget about it. When you buy that land, you fence it, forget about it. That is what I say, why I call putting money in prison. Don't ever remember it. Prepare the document, fence it or whatever, in Europe or what, and forget about it. That thing may be your saving grace. That is what I call putting money in prison. Forget it. Because when you put your mind on it, man, I have a plot of land somewhere, a plot of land I bought 10 years ago. That place now it's a city. It was a village before, now it is a city. I bought it 10,000 euro now. That time, now it's 25,000 euro. It's 20,000 euro. You'll be tempted to sell it. And when you sell it, you use some people, so you cannot get that position again. So what happens is, forget it. That's what we call putting money in prison. You lock it. A lot of people don't know this. So I advised this dude, I said, boy, this little money that comes your way, why don't you use it and go invest in Africa? He said, now forget it. He was living large. Later I did not see him. He was doing his thing. I didn't see him again. He wasn't getting along with the brothers. There are some areas I'm not going to touch. He wasn't getting along with his brother. Listen. Along the line, this guy had a problem. Went to prison. Spent close to 2 years in prison. Along the line, he had a problem. Spent close to 2 years in prison. None of the brothers went to see him. Not only, there are so many people he brought here, none remembered to go visit him in prison. None remembered to go visit him in prison, except one out of many that he brought. He told me, only one. All the people he brought abroad that he helped, that he sacrificed for, none remembered. Even he sent messages. None sent 1 cent to him. And none, they did not, only one out of many went to visit him. Listen to me. When he came out of the prison, he had no place to stay. No support, no financial support. He was sick, tired. No place to stay. He had to go back to Africa because nobody, all the people he brought, none was ready to accommodate him. None was ready to accommodate him. The story still they come. None was ready to accommodate him. Story still they come. So as he came out of the, are you asking me, but you are hearing the same, but why? Shit happens. He said, but why? I tell you, you need to guide yourself, protect yourself first. Stories plenty. If I'm in the mood, I'm going to drop for you real life stories this evening. If I remember exactly how. Stories plenty now. So, no one was ready to accommodate him, nothing. So, there are areas I'm not going to touch. So now, when he came out of prison, nobody accommodated, no money to eat, nothing. He had no other option than to go back to Africa, to go meet his woman in Africa. He went to Africa without any money, no money. So, some time ago, the dude called me. The dude called me, said, now can you send me money? That he was broke, he had no money on him. I said, dude, well, I thought about it. I said, listen, how can somebody who has children, brothers, and a lot of things be asking me for money if I should? It does not sound right. You brought so many people in abroad, and you are asking me money. I find it very strange, to be honest. I said, gone are the days when I just fall for certain things. I find it so strange. This is not being like I can, that is nothing. The money is nothing, but there are circumstances you look at and say, this is not right. I said, this is not right. You have people, the same mother, the same father abroad, and you call me. I said, boy, I don't understand it. So now the dude called me, he said, Anna, do you have anything for me? I said, dude, but you have your people here. He said, forget these people. They don't pick his call. They don't answer. They don't even talk. Listen to me. He said, they don't talk. They don't talk. Some don't pick his calls. Nothing to survive on in Africa. And the people in abroad, none want to help. Now, the question is, what's the purpose of bringing these guys abroad? You see, if he had used the money to establish himself today, nobody will see him as anyhow man, a useless man that made nothing out of his life. Are you getting it now? Today, people avoid him. They see him as a failure, somebody that made nothing out of his life. The money he spent carrying these people in abroad, if he had used it to establish himself, you see that they will still be respecting him till today. Yes, they will still be respecting. Say, this man is wise. That is why I keep telling you, if you are wise, use your wisdom. You cannot tell me you are wise and at the end of the day, you ended up a failure. You are not wise. You cannot tell me that you are wise. At the end of the day, you ended up worthless. You become a failure. You are not wise. You see, this is why you come first. Think about yourself. Before you give somebody chocolate, first of all, eat enough of chocolate before you give somebody. Before you eat chicken leg, before you give somebody chicken leg or chicken wing, eat genok, eat it enough. You get it? So, you've got to first of all think about you. The people you helped, when you fell, they will deny you the way Peter denied Jesus Christ. They will not remember what you stood for, what you sacrificed. They will see you as a failure. Some will say, even if you are wise, why did you fail? Even when they are the reason why you failed. They are the reason why you failed in life. They caused your failure, but they will yab you. Have you not seen people that lived abroad? Let me tell you stories. There are people who came to abroad, carried the financial burden of their families. Yes, my brother, this, my story is plenty. My brother, they were just, sympathizing with everybody, helping everybody. Listen, when some of them who were unfortunate some of them were unfortunate to be deported, when they reached Africa, these guys, they helped, supported, sent money, began to insult, bully them. Some called them Ashawo. If you're a woman, they said, see this Ashawo, you went abroad and did Ashawo, come here. You came back empty-handed. Yes. Some people, I know some people, a guy, every month, he will send money when he was, since $200 to every member of the family, cousins. When the guy was deported, nobody came to his rescue. The guy is just smelling rod in Africa. Now, if you see him, he is walking around like a mad person. The guy was deported. All the people he sent money to, nobody served any purpose. Nobody stood for him. You ask yourself, don't be foolish saying you are being kind. Yes, the money you are supposed to use and equip your life. You say you want people to sing you. You want people to sing praises unto you. Call you good man and good. At the end, when you are down, nobody will be there for you. You will suffer alone because you lack wisdom. People will forever, worship, adore rich ones. Even if when you are wicked, when you are gemein. Let me tell you, if you are wicked to people, as far as you are rich, you are doing well, people will continue to adore you. I'm not telling you a lie. Even when you, see, if you are kind to people, and you are kind, you helped people, and they caused your poverty, they will still bully you. They call you names. You will be worthless in their eyes. They caused your poverty, they will still bully you. Say, this useless man. The ones that did not help them, the rich people that were stingy, and did not help them, they will still respect and adore them. Yes, they will be calling you drunkard, useless man, failure. But those ones that protected their lives, they will respect them. Yes, sir, yes, sir. When they see their houses, their baby cars, they respect them. But you that is human, that sympathize with them. Worthless fellow. They will say the man say you go carry a shower for abroad. They say you go carry a shower for abroad. People respect money, richness. They tell you. I tell you, see, if you are wicked and you are on your own, if you're wicked and you are on your own, you are shining, people still respect you. Even when they come, you don't give them, say, that man is very stingy. Let me tell you, some of you, listen to me. A lot of you grew up in Africa. A lot of people grew up, guys, as you watch me, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Uncle RODDY. That's a way of showing support. And as you're watching me now, follow this page. I cannot labor in vain now. I want to see follow. You want me to end these digits. What am I getting now? I'll be telling stories without getting nothing. We'll quit you on another day. Give me a follow, Jerry. Or you want me to end this broadcast? I'm telling you real life stories that will, benefit you. Nobody they show, you didn't stingy with. Huh? Dr. IJ, I see you. So, now, this is what I want to say. I want to be seeing follow. Yes, I'm dropping knowledge, yo. No, I'm talking. The guy called me. He called me today, say, bros, do you have some money for me? I said, dude, but you have people you brought to abroad. What happened? He began to tell me the story. We don't call names, but we use it to teach people lesson in life. If you fell in life, even the people you helped will not remember you. Some, a lot of them may not remember. See, when I was driving taxi, I was making money. When I was driving taxi, I was making money. My telephone rang every day. I was a brother to everybody. Because money was coming out of my pockets, I was a brother to everybody. Now nobody calls me. Immediately they realized I've stopped driving taxi. Nobody calls me. They don't even shake on me. This life, they don't shake. People only remember you when they are using you. You become a brother, an uncle, a good person when they are using you. Immediately that help stops, they forget you. They change direction. So many people you see today, when things are going good for them, they don't remember you. They will be there eating their money in Africa, in America, and in Europe. They will be eating their money. They will not even remember, they will forget you. Because they are comfortable. I'm telling you, many people that are living, we have in Africa, as they are enjoying life, they will not remember you. Immediately things become difficult. Maybe immediately they become broke. They remember they have a brother, they have a sister, they have an aunt that is working in America, working in Europe, working in African country. When things become difficult, you see chat, message will start coming. Yes. But when they are doing well, they don't have your time. They are comfortable. Life is good. They have it soft. Life is good for them. They don't care. There are people, they don't check on you 1, 2, 3 years because they are eating, living fine. But when they lose their apartment, maybe their business collapse, then they remember that you are a childhood friend. You were once a friend. Yes, that's when they remember you. They begin to tell their problems. Where have they been all the year, all this while? They don't, man, you've got to be wise. Sometimes when I sit on my own, when I remember some certain things, I say, wow. Old age is full of regrets and experience. Should experience be the best teacher? No. Experience shouldn't be the best teacher. So, it is better they call you a very wicked man. Let them call you a wicked woman, but be successful. Yes. So, in the afternoon, I spoke about poverty. Let them call you, this man is wicked, but let's live in your duplex with swimming pool. Eat your chicken leg, your chicken wing, your fresh fish. Eat your salad. Enjoy your life. This is your life. You didn't come live for anybody. Highest. If the person does not like it, let the person go make his or her own money. The person should go and try the way you tried. Now, remember now what I wanted to say. Yes, so I told you now, in life, at times you need to be unsympathetic. Don't show sympathy. And be selfish in order for you to survive. Be selfish. Let them call you a wicked man or wicked man. Okay, let me tell you one thing. Those of you that grew up in Africa, you remember there were many shops, provision shops. When you go to so many shops in Africa, you see them hang on the wall. Picture of a fat man who did not sell goods on credit and a man who sold on credit. Very kind-hearted man. If you see where they wrote it, I sold on credit, I sold on cash. Do you remember that picture in Africa? Picture of a fat man whose shop was full. If you go to his shop, he will never sell any goods on credit, no item on credit. to you. A kind-hearted man who sold on credit, if you come and ask him for any commodity on credit, he will sell. The man was doomed, emaciated, and the business collapsed. The man was kind, human. Each time people come to him to buy goods, Oga, I don't have money now, help me. My children are hungry. He will say, okay, take on credit. When you get money, you come and pay. The business collapsed, and the man was so doomed. Did you see that picture? Growing up in Africa, I sold on credit, I sold on cash. The one that was hard, stingy, that doesn't sell on credit was fat, and the business flourished. The business flourished. And the one that, the man that was selling on credit that was kind, was very slim, and nothing in his shop. Nothing was in his shop. The business collapsed. Don't be kind foolishly. Yes, sir, you need to be tough to survive. Yes. I read a book that said, saying no is a virtue. Saying no is learn to say no. Learn to say no. Draw your boundaries. Madam, please, you see, my auntie, we are the same people. My brother, my landlord chased me away. If you die, life goes on for them. If you are sympathetic, you say, hey, my brother. We are looking at the other side of the coin today. Yes, my husband lost his work. My husband, he lost the work. My children are out of school. They will tell all their problems. Tell your problems to you. All their problems will. You say, okay, how much is the rent? You tell them you carry the money you are supposed to use and build house. The money you are supposed to take and fix good toilets in your home. That if you want to go shit, you will sit down, balance very well and shit better shit. You give it to them. The money you are supposed to use and buy cap and look like a human being, you give it to them. You cannot live a fulfilled life if you continue to help everybody that came your way. You can never live a fulfilled life. You can never. Know this. And there are people you don't carry along with you in life if you want to fulfill your purpose on earth. There are people you don't carry. You need to be hard. You don't carry brother, sister, twin brother. You don't carry along. If you carry them along, they pull you down. I will explain these things to you. People that are coming from another angle. Chukwuka said he will go and buy a new cap once I end this broadcast. Before, Uncle. See, the people you are sending money to, man, you see now, I have more than 50 caps at home. Now I begin to live life. It is now I began to enjoy myself. Before, I dressed like a ferute man, a crazy man, thinking about family. Until you go home and see how they are living more better. They'll be putting pressure on you. You'll be running up and down. Go see how fat, living large. They don't suffer. They sit and you'll be stressing your life in the name of you want to help. Come on, wake up. Are they physically disabled? Are they physically disabled? Wake up, my friend. No be people they drive Okada. Commercial Okada. Keke. They're there now. Some people, because you are abroad, they don't want to take life serious anymore, my brother. Some people, they depend on you. Every night, they cook up one story, tell you, put you under pressure. You'll be running up and down. Say, no, we did it back then, not be now again. Go and solve your problem yourself. At the age of 60 years, you are still asking money. 50 years, what did you spend your life? What did you do with your time? Why didn't you hustle when others were hustling? Why you no hustle? Nobody do. Nobody do anybody. Nobody do anybody. You got it? You better package your life. Oh. Package your life. If you hear stories. Man, there was one lady, I don't need to call her state. This lady, when she told me, you know, I'm a jolly good fellow. I'm somebody I like, you know, I make friends easily. Kingsley Ogechi Okereke, how are you doing? Good to have you here. There was one lady, as she was telling me her story, she was shedding tears, crying. Even in her case, they tied the woman that she was unable to, conceive. They fought her spiritually. By the time I met the woman, she was running up and down, trying to do IVF, how she was going to get a baby. They tied her spiritually. The story will come another day. I will tell you guys the story of the lady. She was shedding tears. You see, the sister she brought here fought her mercilessly. She was in her shop crying like a baby. They keep crying, say, some people are loyal to you because they want something from you. It is condition that made some people loyal, that's respectful to you. They respect you because they are poor. Immediately they level up. Now you go be their problem. The person a lot of people beat the finger that fed them. Some people are loyal. They respect you because they never balance. They have not gained their footing. They never got balanced left. That's why they call them auntie, brother. They cool down until they level up. They balance. The lady, she told me that her sister that she brought here, if you see abuse, fought her. Story plain itself. Sometimes you leave some people, make they suffer where they. You leave people, let them, they should be where they are. But the thing is, you cannot see the future. People lay low to get you. Do what they want. They lay low, targeting you. Yeah, auntie, please now. Immediately they balance, they show you. There are people, they only call me when they have financial problem. They don't remember me. But now when they come, you get a bank the telephone. Now, this stage I am, if you come, I bang the telephone. Skyler, come and get away from here. Now, if you call me, I bang the telephone on your get out! They only remember you when they have financial problem. They call you, just with you for a while. If you see what I've gone through. Now, I blocked so many people safe. I said, I don't need you. You add no value to my life. You are not part of my destiny. You are only sucking, only taking from me. You only call me to take, I'm only a brother just because you're getting something. Get away from me. I don't need you. These kind of people are why they said in the Bible, these kind of people are why. These people are the people that they said, Moses, these are the ones, that was why Moses said, the Egyptians you saw, the Egyptians you see today, you shall see them no more. These Egyptians you are seeing today, these people, you are not supposed to see them again. There are people you are not supposed to see again. Let them go their way. There are people, well, some people say if you don't need them again in life. Wait, what? Don't be soft. You don't need them. You don't need them again. Let them, they go. Go your way. I'll give you guys gist. Maybe later tonight or tomorrow. I'll come with more gist. No, this program sometimes is very decent. Somebody said, "Oga, you talk too much," and is it a woman or a man? You are watching me. These are people that like to use others. He said, "Oga, you talk too much." You are watching me. You see how many people that are watching me gaining wisdom. He said, "Oga, you talk too much." Who is that person? This kind of person is a never do well. This person that said, "Oga, you talk too much." You are the kind that depend on others for survival. Yes, that's why this kind of program pains you. You like to suck people, suck blood, that's finish people up. You understand me? This is the kind of person. What are you doing here? You look at me and say you are talking. What are you doing on this page? You see how many people that are watching. You understand me? Bosco, leave that. You never see. You understand me? Somebody, you come here. You don't know what people have gone through. Who are you? You are not supposed to be here. Get away from here. I don't need people like you. I don't need somebody like you here. You are not supposed to come to my page. Don't come here. People like you don't even follow this page. I don't want to see you. I don't know your name. If I see you next time, I block you. You understand me? You have a bad energy. You are not supposed to be here. Get away from here. I don't need people like you. You see, I'm doing fine on my own. You see it. I'm doing fine. You see how many people watching me. I'm doing fine on my own. You got it. I don't need somebody like you here. Nobody knows you. You cannot make sense when you talk. You see, you cannot make any sense when you talk. Go to use your TikTok page and go make a video. Let's see how many people will watch you. You have no brain. You can't make sense. You don't get brain. That's why you are people like you. These are the people. Maybe you depend on people for survival. You are not man enough to stand on your own and survive. You come here, make we give you liver, make we inspire you, make we educate you, so that you get courage to know how to go about your life. Do you understand me? You came here. Just leave him. Leave him. The guy he has shown that he is a useless human being. He has no respect. He's a nobody. So guys, just follow this page. Don't pay that man attention. He's craving for attention. Don't pay him attention. You understand what I mean? He said, "I'm talking too much." He did not. You see why the guy does not have brain? God, you say you are, maybe, do you want me to teach you what you don't know? Do you want me to teach you what you don't know? Or you want to learn wisdom? You come to me and I teach you wisdom. He said I talk too much. It was spoken words that God used to create heaven and earth, even create you. According to your religious books, he spoke and it was done. You say I talk too much. God only spoke and it was done. Go to your Bible. Not only speaking, God speak. He spoke and it was done. Utterances of his mouth he used to create heaven and earth. Don't you know? Is that my sister Star in the building? This seems like my sister Star. You see, they don't know. People use utterances of their mouths and make millions. I speak. Where is that dude? Let me teach him a lesson. I have 25,000 followers by talking too much. Go to my page, check it out. Talking, and I have 25,000 followers. How many followers do you have? Yes, so my sister Star, you need to go watch this broadcast on YouTube. No. You need to go watch this. Let me block that guy. This man is bleaching. This is a bleacher. This person is bleaching. He's not supposed to be here. You see a man that is bleaching his skin. A man that bleaches his skin. Any man that is bleaching the skin, forget it. As I blocked him now, I saw that the man, see, he wants to be yellow. This kind of a man, is he a woman or a man? That's the woman will be bleaching, he will be bleaching. Then who is the man at home? Every night, every day, him and the woman will be dragging cream at home. So if you just joined me, guys, yes, now when you see, why should a man be bleaches? So guys, if you just joined us now, don't forget you can rewatch this broadcast on my YouTube page, and don't forget to subscribe to on my YouTube page. Got it, guys? I'm glad to announce to you that we are 25,000 on TikTok. We reached 25,000 followers on TikTok. So, okay, so we reached, yeah, so 25,000 organic followers here. Responsible men and women. Yeah, so you see it now, like joke, I don't get popular. But I'm making sense, so I'm making sense. No, that man is not from Congo. No, don't disrespect people from Congo. Please, don't disrespect people from Congo. I have a lot because not because it's. Thank you, Kana and Sugar, I appreciate you. Yeah, so we are now 25,000 on TikTok, solid. People said where he's from. Well, I have a lot of Edo people that are great guys. I have a lot of Congo. No, the guy is just like that. We don't put all, I mean, we don't condemn the whole people. No, the guy is just like that. Some people are that, very envious, and they never do well. You understand me? So, guys, well, the ministry is moving is moving forward, man. I'm glad for your. I appreciate you all. I thank you for your support, man. Especially these my core fans, these guys that have been here for. Who was the person that made a request? Many of these guys that have been here for over a year, following this page from day one, man, I appreciate you. You see, people will join my page and they share every time. See the love, see the likes, see the share. Man, I appreciate you. I no go shop alone. I no go shop alone. Samuel Yokore, good to have you here, my brother. Someday, I'm about to end the broadcast now because I've been here for over 2 hours or thereabouts. So you can rewatch it. It's always here. This is a very educative program for everybody to watch, to be honest. Watch the program and you will like it. Watch the program and you will like it. Maybe later tonight, I'll come out again. You know, later tonight, I'm going to come out again. Many more stories coming up tonight. Yes, many more stories coming up tonight. So, if you are new here, you can follow the page so that when I drop a video or go live, you'll be notified. Star Eke, do you want to make a? Do you want to come up and speak? Do you want to say something? I mean, people that have been following, not somebody new. People that old schools here. If you want to say something, I give you that opportunity. All the old schools, I know them. If you want to, okay, start Eke in the evening. Okay, when I go live, then I come out and then we spend the evening together, tell stories, and then that's it. So, So, man, with this, I want to say thank you for joining me. I'm going to go live later tonight. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Somebody said I should throw my heart to the garbage. What the hell are you talking about? Do you know how much it cost me? So go sit down somewhere. So, Bambuka appreciates you. So, I'm going to go live later tonight, hopefully. So, Sam said the country, Nigeria, needs help real bad. Sam, do you want us to discuss so many topics coming up later tonight? I would just want to take a break. I don't like sitting for long time. Yeah, later tonight, we are going to touch all areas, real life stories, and we are going to discuss politics. We discuss politics and we are going to touch some other areas. You know, I said in my last broadcast, I said, does size really matter? Does size really matter? So we are going to touch it. I promise that we are going to discuss that thing. And nobody reminded me. You did not remind me to, address it. So when I come live later, we are going to address that issue. Does size really matter? Don't miss out on that program. Don't miss it. Short, tall, big, small. Let's look at it. Let's look if size matters in life. So watch me speak tonight. Hope I have that energy to come out. Or if not, tomorrow morning, but hopefully, if I'm in the mood, I come out and then we touch many areas of life. Marrying a short man, a tall man, a fat person, and this. Come and hear wisdom tonight. Yes, come and listen to wisdom tonight. You will be richly blessed. You will be richly blessed tonight. So guys, thank you for being part of this program. I appreciate everyone that sent me gifts, everybody that liked and shared. I appreciate everybody. You see it, gradually the page is going up. They say consistency beats talent when talent do nothing. Consistency beats talent when talent do nothing. If you have a talent and you don't make use of it, it will die with you. But somebody that is consistent every time, the person is working on his talents. Moving. You see, the person will prosper, achieve success. There was one Don William song that I love so much. I love listening. Back then. And that song goes this way. It says, some people run, some people crawl, some people don't even move at all. You see, it says some people run, some people crawl, some people don't even move at all. Do you understand me? Some people are stagnated in life. They don't move. They don't make any move. They remain one place, complain, do nothing. All what they do is they look for faults. They are always the fault finders. Fault finders. So guys, thanks for having you here. Later in the evening, we see ourselves. Take care of yourselves. I appreciate you all. See you then.